Yo, 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 what is going on, COD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and yo, do we have a hot one for you today. This is pretty much breaking news, right? I haven't seen anyone post about this yet, and I'm, as always, trying to bring you guys stuff first anytime I get a little bit of a whiff. So I went ahead and did a bunch of research, a little bit of data collection on what are the new KvK groups going to be, or what could they be. And we found out something incredibly interesting. So let me preface before we get to the big news about how have groups worked thus far. So you had SS1, right, which was essentially Kingdoms 1 through 4. And then what they did is they said, well, okay, we're going to add 5 and 6 onto that going into their kind of third season or unofficial. Right, third season. And then it was Kingdom 7 through 10, and then they did 11 through 16, and then they did 17 through 22 or 21, and now the most recent one is 22 to 26. So the assumption here is that 27, which is where we're at right now, is going to be the next kingdom that would go into its group. Now, the last 3 groups have been of 5 kingdoms, albeit the first 2. Right, because 1 was 4, then they added 2 more to make it 6. So it was kind of this impromptu one. And then the second merge was 7 through 10, so that was 4. Right, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, to make sure, got to count these things. And so again, that was 4. So the first 2 were 4, essentially, and then the next 3 were 5. So if you look here, we'll show you that the season summary is coming up for June 18th, right? This is a little less than 2 weeks at 0 UTC. Then the season begins on the 23rd, so 5 days later. Here is the breaking news. The next, and this is why it's so massive, because there's 2 really important things to take away from this, is that S27 all the way to S90, yes, you heard me right, that's 64 kingdoms, are getting put into the next Season 1 Plus group pool for kingdoms or servers that could get paired together. Now, this is why it's interesting, and we're going to show you this as well. The reason why this is massive is because there's 2 ways this could play out. One, they could stick along the same traditional path where they're doing the first 5 kingdoms, next 5 kingdoms, next 5 kingdoms in order, or they're going to pair them more based on stats or some type of prerequisites. So now you'll look, and I'm going to show you this so you can see 90, right? So you have Season 18, or Season Summary on the 18th of June, and then 23rd for 90. Now we're also going to show you 91, which again, this took a while because I actually had to sit here and level the accounts up to 7, because you have to get 7 from one of the recent updates they did a while back, right? So people just couldn't get August, I think it was at level 4 before, level 4 or 5. So they upped it, so you have to actually play the account a little bit before you can see Augustone. So we're going to show you 91, and then we're going to talk a little bit about why exactly this, and we're going to show you something as well. We're going to talk about kind of what the implications are, along with showing you something that the Call of Dragon CS said on the official Discord, which could play into this. So you're going to see 91, and we'll show you oops, that's the wrong one. We'll show you summary, season summary, and you'll see nothing here, right? So you know it's going from 27 all the way up to 90. Now let me show you what CoD CS said here. Let's do this. And I think I'm going to have to re-click on this bad boy. So here you go. This is where, so you see Yep says, and we're going to read you this one. So this says, I actually don't have to go up that far. Let's exit. So you can see, yeah, but is there any chance for the server 33 to be matched against 22, 48, 51, for example? We need to wait Season 3 Plus to play with matchmaking. Then you see CoD CS says this 4 days ago. For the sake of fairness between servers, we will use the overall server activity, payment status, and other factors as a reference. So now I'm kind of thinking that maybe they did a big pool like this, and there's a chance we will not see 5, the first for the next 5 kingdoms. In this case, it would be 27 through 31, then you go 32 through 36, and then you go 37 to 41, like that. Part of me is now feeling that the chances that won't happen, right? And then now you're going to see them do some type of soft matchmaking within this 64 kingdom pool to then play out, to then put these groups in their own pairings, right? Or to put these kingdoms in their own group pairings. So that's why this is interesting to me. And we're going to have to wait. Again, we're still about 2 weeks away. But to me, again, who knows? Are we looking into it too much? Do we really think this is going to happen? I'd love to hear from you all, right? Do you think we're going to end? Do you think that's the way it's going to play out? Are we going to get some soft matchmaking from the 64 Kingdom group pool? Or do you think, you know what? They're saying that, but most likely that'll be applied in the third unofficial season, or season 1++, or SSSS, right? So maybe we'll see it then, and we're still going to end up going forward with, we'll see the next 5 batch, then we'll see the next 5 batch in kind of chronological order. Again, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below. Regardless of what happens, we're going to keep watching this. And one of the things you can look forward to from me, and this is, again, if you're still here at the end of the video, I am going to end up, yes, I'm going to do my top stat series as I normally do, where we cover, again, all the kingdoms that at least have the Alliance leaderboard rankings released. And I'll do that to kind of show you guys still, who's the top 25 along the certain leaderboards that I cover across the entire game. But I'm also going to do a special edition that will be covering specifically Kingdom 27 through 90. And I'm going to show you specific top stats that are just within that 64 Kingdom group. And I'll do this before the summary hits, so we can show you maybe a day, 2, 3 days before, right, what could potential groupings be based on kingdom power, based on alliance power, player power, right? We'll talk about a few different matchups that they could play out, but it's going to give you a preview before they potentially release before they do release what the groups are going to be. So then you can see kind of how things line up and how things compare, right? So anyways, with that being said, if there's anything else that you guys want to see in the 27 through 90 group, let me know in the comments down below. And again, I'd love to hear your thoughts. That's going to do it for me. Like I said, pretty much a short one because, again, it's not really that long, and I'm not trying to necessarily fill this for an hour. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little sneak peek preview of what is to come, because to me, this is massive news. So that's going to do it for me. As always, until next time, I will catch you later.